Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about MicroVision. Ticker symbol is MVIS. The recent updates, my price targets, as well as my trade for this stock. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and stick around until the end. But before I continue on, just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment, educational purposes only. I also started a Patreon Discord group where I'm trying to find like-minded people to share ideas on ways that we can help each other grow our portfolios together. I will also be sharing my trades with you guys as well. So if you are interested, check out my link down below. MicroVision closed at 1746, and let's just take a quick look at this 9 months chart here. So it was a penny stock just in July before it ran all the way up to 24.18. This was just recently too, early February. And then it sold off all the way to $10 before going back up again. So if you don't know what MicroVision is, they are a leader in MEMS, which stands for Micro Electro Mechanic Systems Based Solid State Automotive LiDAR and Micro Display Technology for augmented reality. They are the creator of Pico-P scanning technology, which is a miniature laser sensing and projected display solution based on the laser beam scanning methodology pioneered by the company. The CEO is Sumit Sharma, who has worked for Google previously. It's always good to know who is overlooking the company. Prior to that, he served in other roles at the company and also worked for Google. They just recently announced their fourth quarter earnings report, and the CEO stated this: "Over the past year, we have made important progress advancing our automotive LiDAR development, bolstering our balance sheets, building the strength of our team, and adding expertise to our board of directors while exploring strategic alternatives. I expect that a sample hardware and benchmark data for demonstration to interested parties will be available in the April 2021 timeframe. I also expect that a version of our first generation long-range LiDAR sensor after internal validation, reliability, and compliance testing could be available for sale in small quantities in the third or fourth quarter of 2021. So those are very big catalysts, especially one that is coming out next month. On February 22nd, MicroVision completed a $50 million at-the-market stock offering. The company will be using this money to solidify their balance sheets as well as building value for their shareholders. And on February 11th, the company said that it was on track to have A samples in April 2021 and that it has started testing the technology outdoors. The CEO stated, "We expect MicroVision's long-range LiDAR sensor, LRL sensor, which has been in development for over 2 years, to meet or exceed requirements established by OEMs for autonomous safety and autonomous driving features." So I am definitely very bullish on this stock. This company does have a lot of growth potential, and my price target for the end of this year is at least $50. If the company's LiDAR technology is successful, it will be a game changer for the stock. Wall Street bets have been very bullish on the stock. A comment upvoted over 1,500 times called MicroVision's technology more advanced than competitors and suggested that MVIS stock was undervalued. So if you haven't gotten to MicroVision, now would be a good time to actually start a small position and either average up or average down. But before buying any type of securities, please conduct your own research first. So let's take a look at what I traded on MicroVision. I am very bullish on MicroVision. I decided to sell a cash secure put to generate some extra income while the stock goes down to my buy price. So we take a look at my option here. This is a 11 strike price. So I sold this cash secure put when MicroVision was down. And I was able to collect a $50 credit. And what I needed to put up was the collateral, which was just $1,100. I know this doesn't seem like it's a lot of money, but this money was fairly easy. This is a great strategy if you're planning to get the shares at a discount. But most likely, I won't be getting the shares at a discount just because the stock price is way above $11. I would only be able to buy 100 shares at $11 is if the stock price goes to 11 or below. But what I can do now is when the option actually expires worthless, I can go ahead and sell another one. So let's just take a look at the April contracts here. So if I were to sell at least a 16 cash secure puts, I would be able to receive at least $365, and all I need to put up is $1,600. And I got that number by calculating 100 times the strike price. Since there's 100 shares in one contract, you will multiply that number by the strike price, which is 1,600. So this is one strategy. So let's say you already have MicroVision, at least 100 shares. What you can do now is sell a cover call. Just make sure your sell and call is highlighted. And what this is essentially a sell limit. So let's say you want to sell it when it reaches 35. This is the highest it goes. So you want to do it out of the money if you're planning to hold on to your shares, but you want to be able to generate some extra income. So you would just go here. So for every 100 shares, they're going to use it as collateral. And you can collect 120 shares just by having 100 shares. You can get $120 just by having 100 shares. That's easy money. And who doesn't like easy money? So the only risk in this part is if the stock goes to 35 or above, you would have to sell your shares at $35. If you decide not to sell your shares at 35, what you can do now is roll over the contracts to the following months until it finally expires worthless. So that I've done that already with my stocks that didn't go well. I didn't lose any money. I just kept collecting premiums until the option actually expires worthless. So this is a great strategy, guys. That's all I wanted to share with you guys, just this strategy, the updates on MicroVision. And that is a very solid company. I do see a lot of growth potential. Let me know if you guys are holding on to MicroVision and how many shares you guys have. And thank you so much for watching, and do consider joining the Patreon page. I'm just trying to grow a community where we can all grow our accounts together. Do share my updates in the Market Gold Investor tier, and I am just trying to find people where we can talk about stocks, cryptocurrency, and options, and just growing as a community and growing our accounts together. Trading, investing can be lonely, and you just want to be able to do it with a community. So do consider joining the Patreon page. Thanks so much.
Hi there. If you are interested in helping out the channel, you can sign up for Webull if you haven't already. They are currently offering 2 free stocks now. It used to be 4, so you don't want to wait until it gets to 1 free stock or no stocks at all. So you get 1 free stock when you open up a Webull account. And when you deposit $100 or more, you get 1 more free stock, which is valued between $8 and $1,600. And if you are transferring from another brokerage, they will reimburse you the fees up to $100. And you will also receive a complimentary 3-month subscription to Level 2 Events NASDAQ Total View from the day you sign up. So guys, what are you waiting for? 2 free stocks are waiting for you. Thanks again.